There was one time at the end of school, some guy threw a rock at my head.
Wait, why?
And no joke, left a dent in my head for like a couple of months.
Oh my God.
My head was like kind of bleeding.
Wait, why did he do that?
I think he was just throwing rocks, and then it hit me on the head, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry."
Actually, yeah. Jeez, that's a couple of months.
Yeah, my mum came to pick me up. I was like really young, like, so she came to pick me up from school, and then she saw my head was like kind of bloodied.
No,
She's like, "What the fuck?"
When I was younger, I had a group of friends. Well, they were a lot older than I was. They were like at least like 4 or 5 years older than me. And I was like 8 or like 7 years old back then. And I saw them like throwing like stuff at a house. And I was like, oh, Pog, they're throwing rocks. Right? So I picked up a rock.
And
I started throwing it too. And I was so young. Like I didn't know. I didn't know. So yeah, so like they were throwing like but they weren't throwing rocks though.
Oh, it wasn't like...
No, they were throwing grapes. They were throwing grapes. And here I was throwing like rocks at a house. And I actually I actually broke a window. And they all looked at me.
Oh my God.
And they were like, "Oh, you're in big trouble, Luca." I'm like, "Oh, you were throwing it!" So I ran back home and I hid under the bed.
Actual mafia boss.
I hid under the bed. Like I did not want them to find me, but you know, eventually they did though. They found me.
Oh, they found out it was you?
Yeah, because they snitched on me. Those guys.
What?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
My mom found out about it. I don't know what happened afterwards. She probably paid for stuff, but again, I can't remember. I was so young. I was so young back then.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they snitched on me.
Snitches get.
I have so many like stories about people snitching on me. Like one time there was a guy on a motorcycle, and again, I was young, very young. You're 9 years old this time, and I was playing in the street, and we were playing on the road with my friends because you know, like they came to my house, right? So we were playing tag, and my friend went all the way to the other side of the street, and so I chased him, and then this guy like on a motorcycle almost hit me. Like they had to brake so fast that they fell off their bike and started skidding.
Holy shit.
And again, I was so scared. I was so scared that happened. I like ran back home and I hid under the bed, and my friend fucking snitched on me. This guy. This guy snitched on me.
Oh my God. Why is your like default thing to run under your bed?
I mean, I was scared. I didn't want to. Like the bed was somewhere. Like no one could find me there.
Okay.
No one could reach me there too. Like
how long did you stay under there?
Under where?
Under the bed.
I stayed there until my mom found me. But my mom just like convinced this guy to like be okay about it. I don't know what happened. She like took care of it.
My God. I think driving motorcycles are like the most dangerous thing in the world, man.
No, I want to drive motorcycles actually.
No, man. You're like reducing your lifespan by 3/4 if you are doing that. So
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're actually not wrong. But still, I don't know. I think it looks cool. My dad, he rides a motorcycle, so whenever he wants to take me somewhere, I have to ride on the back. It kind of sucks.
That sounds scary. Like holding onto the back of someone.
Oh, yeah, that's
wanted on a
right. You
motorcycle.
don't have seatbelts on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's scary. What the fuck?
Yeah, my mom also drives a motorcycle, and when I was like a young, very, very like small kid, yeah, she would put me in front of the motorcycle, and I would just sit there, and I would fall asleep. I would just fall asleep right in front. Yeah, I don't know how I never fell. I never fell off the motorcycle.
What the? What? That doesn't sound safe.
It's not. It really isn't. But I was just asleep while she was driving. I don't know how I never fell.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. No, I was young. I was like 6 years. I can still remember this. You know when you like remember all the way back to the very first memories you have? That's it. That was my very first memory. I'm just like sitting in between my mom's like arms on a motorcycle.
That's a really cool image to think of. My first memory was like Lego. It was like, it's not even a real Lego either. It's like the big Lego. I remember playing with them like when I was like 3 years old. That's my first memory.
I don't know what I was doing until I was 5 years old. You know when you're a kid, right? You can't even remember when you're 1 years old, 2 years old. You kind of just exist.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't remember like seeing the light for the first time? Like when you come out?
No. No.
Really?
Nope. I was kind of just
same.
brain dead for like the first 5 years.
Your brain didn't spawn until you were like level 5.
Yeah, I spawned at 5. Yeah.
The furthest I can remember is like looking up from a crib.
Wait, what? Really?
That's the furthest thing I can remember.
I can't remember anything like that.
Because I was looking up, there was like these really thick, annoying toys that were like swirling around in a circle, going like ding 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 ding. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Someone just asked, like, how do people remember this? I spawned at 6 years old. Yeah, I don't know. I spawned at like 5.
I think I spawned at like 2 or 3. I wish I could remember when I was hatched, but I don't remember.
When you were hatched?
Yeah.
For me, it was just a road and my mom with a helmet. And I was just between her arms, just like sitting in front of her on a motorcycle. I was literally
All I
like
can think of.
the furthest thing I can remember.
I'm thinking of like, you know that anime Durarara? There's like a character that rides a motorcycle. That's how I'm imagining this scenario.
My mom? Yeah, she would go really fast as well. I can still remember it. Yeah, like it was crazy. She doesn't ride it anymore, but like back then, she was a motorcycle. She was a motorcycle girl.